Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Abby. I'm with Fitness is Medicine. I've got Baloo helping me here today. I was hoping he would take a nap, but it's just not in the cards right now. So, brought some toys for him to play with, and he's gonna be along with us for the ride today. So, remember to come into these workouts ready to go. You know, working out at home, it is part of it, right? Your pets are there with you, your kids are there, your grandkids might be there, whatever. So you just have to learn how to deal with it and just move on. So I've got some toys for him to play with while we play with ours. So we're going to start with mostly body weight today. Remember to come into these workouts warmed up and ready to go. So 5 to 10 minutes of a good warm up, get your heart going, get your blood vessels opened up, ready to move, and your muscles ready to move as well. So the only things we're going to need for our workout today are a fit ball, if you have one. If you don't, I can show you how you can do this either using a chair or on the ground. A set of dumbbells, a little bit lighter. If you've got choices, choose a lighter set, and I think that's it. Yep, okay, so hopefully Blue will stay busy for us, and we're gonna get moving. We're gonna do some push-ups to get started. So I know push-ups are a challenge. So regardless of how you do them, you can do them on the bench, you can do them on the floor, you can do them on a countertop. I have to keep distracting the puppy, otherwise he's going to chew something that I don't want him to chew. Okay, so we're gonna start with some push-ups. Remember, if you do them at the countertop or on a wall or on a raised bench, you still use the exact same form. Your shoulders should be directly over your hands. Keep your shoulders down away from your ears, and you keep a straight line from your heels to your head, the top of your head. I'm going to demonstrate on the bench today for the first few, and then I'll lower to the floor. So remember, you're going to keep your elbows kind of straight out to the side, your shoulders straight over your hands, and a nice straight line from the top of your head down through your heels. Now, if you're doing them on the floor, you can use your knees if you need to, but still a straight line. So not here, you don't want to be dipping like that. You want to keep a straight line from your knees then to the top of your head. Regardless of how you're doing them, try to do 10 or 12. If you're just doing them from your toes for the first time, see if you can do a couple and then drop to your knees. So challenge yourself using one of those variables. Start on the kitchen counter if that's where you are most comfortable. Move down to a bench, try your knees, try the floor. There's lots of different ways to do it. Okay, now we're gonna do a wall squat hold. So we've done ball squats, and you can use a ball for this, of course. I'm gonna get my ball out of the way. I want you to go down on your wall into a nice straight kind of 90-degree angle. So my knees are directly over my toes. I want to hold this for about 30 seconds. So I've got good posture here. I'm using my quads. Everything is in a kind of a 90-degree angle here. If you can. If that's too much, try it here. You're still getting the same quad and glute contraction. What am I doing? So we're working on 30 seconds here. We've got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Now, in order to come up, just slowly, you can use your hands, come on up, and shake your legs out. Okay, next we're going to use that ball, and we're going to do a windmill. So if you don't have a ball, do this on the floor. You can still do a bridge, just a normal bridge on the ground. And for your windmills, you're gonna grab a set of dumbbells. Remember, I wanted you to grab a little bit lighter set. If you are on a ball, walk out into a bridge. Shoulders and head resting comfortably on the ball. Weights straight overhead, and you're going to scissors your arms. We're going to do a windmill or scissors, whatever you would like to call it. So importantly, keep your hips up towards the ceiling, so you're squeezing your glutes. Your feet are about hip width apart. If this is bothering your shoulder, don't go so far down here at the top. You know, depending on which part of it is bothering you, you can limit the range of motion. Also, if you find that you've started and your dumbbells are just too heavy, grab a lighter set. Keep breathing, keep those hips going towards the ceiling. And 10 and 10. Good. Come here, Baloo. Baloo. There's lots of fun things for him to chew in my gym. Nope. Come here, you can have this. Ready? Okay, excuse me. All right, now we're gonna do some side step punches. So I'm gonna move my camera again, just a little. We're gonna do some side stepping and add some punches. So I'm gonna move this out of the way and raise my camera up just a little more. We've done these before, but I want to get a little bit of a lateral movement. So everything you do in your day is here. We're gonna side step and get some cross punches, okay? So I want you to start with your feet together, step out, punch, step together, step out, punch, step together. So you can, like right now, I'm gonna keep it here so I'm within the camera. But if you've got a nice long hallway, you can just go down the hallway, maybe do 10 one way, 10 the other way. Step, punch, together. Step, punch, together. Keeping those shoulders down. You can start with your hands here like you're a boxer, right? You want to keep your hands up here near your face. We're going to step, punch, together. Step, punch. If you have any shoulder pain with this, you can keep it a little bit lower. That might feel a little better on your shoulder. And also I want you to give it a good punch. So we're working on strength and power here. If that hurts, just do a range of motion instead. So step and reach, step and reach. But I'm thinking about power here. So back and forth across the room a few times and give it a good punch with both sides. Okay, good. All right, I like doing punching. Sometimes I do it when I'm walking. It just adds a little bit more cardio and you get some upper body in while you're doing some lower body as well. Okay, next we're gonna grab that ball again. If you don't have a ball, you can do these abs. We're gonna do ab leans, ab crunches. So you can do this seated in a chair easily. I would like to use the ball if you have one. So if you do have one, I want you to up on top of the ball, but just a little bit forward. So here I am on the top, and I'm just gonna walk a little bit forward. So I'm just kind of on the front kind of angle of the ball. Cross your arms across your chest, lean back, and then come up. So I'm rocking the ball just a little to help protect my low back, but not very much. The ball is really kind of staying in the same spot. Now the other thing is, lean back and only come up to here. Don't come all the way up. Actually, that disengages your abs. So you want to keep them engaged this whole set. 4, 5, and I know we've probably done more than this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. If you need more of a challenge with those, you can do more. You can also bring your hands up behind your head and do them like this. But make sure that you are just placing your hands there, not yanking on your head and giving your neck some extra torque. Okay. The last one we're going to do a balance exercise. I forgot to tell you, I guess, but you don't even need an actual thing. You can use anything for this. I keep cups here. I have discs at my gym. There's lots of different ways you can do this. I'm going to set them out kind of in a triangle beside my foot. And I'm going to stand. Do this at the kitchen counter or somewhere near where you can grab on if you do lose your balance. We're going to do a single leg stance. We're going to tap forward, tap side, and tap back. So like I said, you don't even actually need something to tap on. You can just, you know, tap the ground before you, beside you, and behind you. So the goal is we're doing that really good hip stabilization, right? Standing on one foot, out to the side and to the back. So the goal is to do this for about 30 seconds. You can do it for you can do it for a minute. You can count out 10 times each way. Try not to put your foot down in between. However, if this is really challenging for you, step forward, step to the side, put your foot down, step back, okay? So if it is really challenging, obviously put your foot down so that you can complete the task. But challenge yourself to try not to put your foot down. Also to go as slowly as you can. The more slowly you go, the longer it takes, obviously. And then out to one side, to the back. The more slowly, the more control you have to have. Okay, and then all you're really gonna do is you can either turn around or just take that middle, the side cup over to the side and then move over. So we're gonna switch feet, forward, tap, side, tap, back, tap. Good. Now, if this feels like you need more of a challenge, do more of them and challenge yourself to do it even slower. Tap, tap, like accentuate every part of the motion to make it even more challenging. And also, remember, you're staying up really strong on this standing hip. This is a really important hip stabilizer. To be able to stand on one hip like this, your toes, your feet, your lower legs, your upper legs, your hip, your core is engaged here. So there's a lot going on with balance activities. And the more balance that you challenge to yourself, the more challenge that you present to yourself, the better you're going to get at it and the less you're going to fall. So we want to challenge your balance. If you find something is easy, find a way to make it a little harder. If you need more ideas to make your these balance challenges harder, please email me or message me. He's a vocal little guy. And we're going to do this one more time. The other thing you can do if you really need more of a challenge here is I only recommend doing this at a countertop with your hands ready to go, like right here. If you want to, you can try closing your eyes. And that, taking away that one input, really makes a big difference. So absolutely make it easier if you need to. You know, step forward, step down. Like I said, you don't even need any props. You can just step out and do that to begin with. All right, so find your level, find your bit of challenge, and really just focus on it. And if you find that you're progressing, that's even better. Then keep challenging yourself through that. Come here. You want to say goodbye? Come here. Come on. Okay, remember, go through these 2 to 3 times total and add a little bit of cardio in between to make it even more challenging. Just whatever you do, keep moving and keep challenging yourself. Keep doing it. Even if you're doing it once through and that's a big challenge for you, that's okay. And then maybe in a week or 2, you're able to do them 2 times through. And then after that, you're able to do them 3 times through. But whatever you do, keep challenging yourself, keep moving, and stay healthy, everybody. Thank you, and thank you for putting up with my puppy today.